Hello, buddy. Princess and Bear here.
We're at Magic Kingdom.
Ooh, lolly, what a day. We're finally back at Magic Kingdom. It's our first visit since it reopened.
Yes.
We're about to have an adventure.
Oh, yes. You should have a magical time.
You heard the girl. One thing, coming through security with a bag with a camera in it, it's terrible right now. They want you to take everything metal out in your bag, but it's a camera bag. It's got nothing but metal in it, and then they don't want to touch it. Then they want to touch it twice. It's weird. And I'm not complaining because, hey, I'm safe, but it's still weird. I guess they really decided to make it pink. And so pink it is.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion.
Toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond.
They sit by your side.
Country Bears, that show we've never seen. looks like everything else. So the lack of stores to walk into with an AC break, that's hard. Now these ride lines being empty, that's not hard.
Watch the children and no flash pictures. Prepare to make
That's what I was saying about Blackbeard.
Be ye warned, me mateys. A perilous fate lay on the horizon.
Bring me Captain Jack Sparrow, or I'll be sending you to Davy Jones. Give him a broadside. Pound him down. Pound him.
Be brave, Carlos. Don't listen to him.
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What be I offered for these hearty hens? Every one an egg layer.
Not lest they be laying golden eggs.
Lay there, you bilge rat.
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't ya, boy?
Hey, watch the runs! Watch the runs!
Look at this here man. The key to the treasure. Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well. What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears that it's only me what's got the
Treasure enough for all. I shall take this paltry sum as a starting to cover my expenses. And a chest of jewels. Drink up, we hearty shallow.
In the back room should press that magic scarab. Everyone ready? Then let's fly to Agrabah!
It's hot today. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's really hot. It's hot.
Oodalale! Golly, what a day.
I love your shirt, my man.
Thank you.
Reminder, please do not feed any wildlife in the jungle. That does include the killer African duck.
It's been rained out.
Give your hand and wave to my biggest fan. Don't be rude, guys. Wave to the cute little duck. Bye, duck. Hi, duck. Well, I don't know those people, so, you know, that's awkward. Anyway, guys, my name is Skipper Bell. I am going to be your skipper for the duration of our cruise today. If you didn't know it already, let me inform you. You are aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Yes, or we are famous for being world famous. Yeah, that's right. Now, we're actually starting up our tour today right here in the Amazon rainforest, where it does rain about 365 days a year. Now, some years, it actually rains just about every day. That's right, yeah. Right over here is the beautiful Inspiration Falls. Now, legend says that Inspiration Falls is so inspiring that it can get any jungle explorer to want to go. That's right. Deeper into the jungle. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do just that. Now, actually, our time on the Amazon River has come to an end, but do not worry, friends, because we're going to be going down the Congo River next. We're going to see just how far we can go. Oh, wow, look at that. Looks like someone set up a little party here for us. Oh, that's so nice of them. But I don't see anyone. Can you? Yeah, no one's there. Now, we're going to go over to camp. We're going to get some supplies for our cruise today, and, you know what? Never mind. We don't need the supplies. It's fine. Yeah, wow. Look what they did to the Jeep there. I know. They painted it blue. You know, we actually told them to paint it yellow because it makes them go bananas. But at least they got it to turn over, so thank goodness for that. Now, we're actually going to be going down the Nile River now. Now, the Nile River is actually the longest river in the world. Yeah, it's located in Africa. And it goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. Now, if you guys don't believe me, well, then you're probably in disbelief. Yeah, that's right. Now, right over there is an African elephant. We have another African elephant right over here. Now, how do we know that these are African elephants? Do you have any guesses? Everybody say it at once, because we're in Africa. Very good. Oh, I'm so glad y'all are paying attention. Right over here is our sandstone rock formation. You know, a lot of people take that for granted. I think it's one of the bolder parts of the attraction, but then again, don't take my word for it. Just really look and marvel at it. Now, guys, we're actually at the educational portion of the tour. This is where we point out all the kinds of African animals. So let's go ahead and do that. We got some over there. Some over there. Some right there. And, oh, we have a pride of lions looking after a sleeping zebra. That's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, that zebra does look kind of dead. Tired. Tired, guys, yeah. Don't worry, he's just lying around. Yeah, we'll let him rest now in pieces. Right over here is our lost safari party. You know, a while back, the leader of the safari party, he actually asked me if I wanted to help him track some animals. So I said, what kind of animals? And he said, rhinos. So I said, right on. Yeah, he didn't really get it though, but I'm sure that he'll get the point in the end. Now guys, when you've been in the jungle for as long as I have, you do begin to smell danger. You smell danger, guys. You know, kind of like this waterfall that's coming up right behind us. Now, if any of you guys are concerned, don't be. We'll go over that later. But as we get a little closer, you know, I actually have a really good fun fact for everyone. You know, a while back, we actually had a big, giant glacier that went up at the top there, but then in the heat, it melted, and look, instant waterfall. I know, right? The more you know. Now, guys, I actually get a lot of questions at this point in the cruise, like, Skipper Bell, how did you land a job here? Well, I took a crash course. Now, I just wing it. You know, as you can plainly see. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. We made it all the way to the hippo pool. Yeah, you know, I actually ask myself this every day. Like, why did it have to be hippos? You know, but then I remember, at least they're not icebergs. Yeah. Too soon? I gotta say yes. Now, guys, we're actually going to be going into headhunter territory. You know, I have heard that it's a pretty terrible place to be headed. You know, but here we are. And, oh wow, look at that. Those are some of the locals up there. Looks like they lost the key to the bathroom. They're probably going to be dancing like that for hours. You know, I think I actually overheard one of them talk about something about an ambush. I'm not quite sure what that is, though. But maybe we can find it around here somewhere. There's a lot of green stuff. And, oh, hey, look at these guys! Hi, guys! Hi, have you seen the ambush? What it is. But anyway, guys, I know you missed it as much as I did. It's the big set of water! Oh, it's so beautiful. You know, I missed it so much. I actually tried to recreate it at home. Yeah, it broke my sink. I wouldn't recommend it. But anyway, we're going to be going down the Mekong River now a located in Cambodia. And actually, this is a new addition to the cruise, never before seen. And I don't know about you, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I think we're supposed to go into this temple. So we're going to go into this temple here. Now, if I have any dentists on board, if you look on the other side here, you can see clearly that this is a root canal. I didn't think we were going to make it out alive, but we did, and we made it all the way here to the secret Indian elephant bathing pool. Now, guys, if you want, you are allowed to take any pictures. You want to take videos, you go right ahead because everyone is decent. They all have their trunks on. Right over here, we have a beautiful, beautiful photo opportunity. It's our little baby elephant, and he is under a full moon. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. I love it. I love it. Now, I know someone's going to ask me, Skipper Mel, is that water coming out of the elephant's trunk? Well, I am here to tell you that it's not. I am just kidding, guys. I want to let him actually do anything to you, okay? So some dry humor. I kind of like this boat. Anyway, we're going to be going into the scariest and the most dangerous part of the cruise today, and that is the return to civilization. I know it's very scary, but don't worry, guys. We're going to get through it together. Now, friends, just again for your safety, please remain seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and make sure that our face covering is covering our nose and mouth at all times. Now, you're probably going to be wondering, who's that lovely gentleman right there? That is our French waiter, Sam. Now, he's actually our head salesman here at the Jungle. You know, lately, sales have actually kind of been shrinking. So he's got a really great deal for everyone. It's just 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours. It's a great deal while supplies last. Now, friends, we've actually turned the corner. As you can see, we have a dock on one side and a dock on the other. We do like to call them a paradox, but just to avoid confusion, make sure you exit out that same door that you came in on. And again, just for your safety and the safety of those around you, I need everyone to be wearing their face covering over their nose and their mouth. Yes. Now, guys, you laughed, you cried. Make sure your arms in the boat, sir. Sorry, I don't want you to get any pure pressure there, okay? Now, guys, it's been great. Thank you.
Together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin. It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about 2 brothers in North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that. Holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir. We've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Well, ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got to get the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up. Boy, look at it come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. That's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's little Egypt doing the hoochie coochie, eh, Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and you put that away before your mother finds it.
Aw, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother's.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Yes, Papa.
Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress,
there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Crap, that's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. And I've blown the whole neighborhood again.
He did it again! Go over and give that neighbor of ours what for!
Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
And I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, that's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crosley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Mayor Beaver,
Oh, Patricia,
Yes, Father?
better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the Help Wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow just a dream away.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left, you big lug.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent, at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Babs, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try.
Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight?
Oh, yes, and I'm hoping to lose a few more inches by then since I'm going with that dreamboat Wilfred.
Wilfred? What a slug!
He's coming as the headless horseman.
It fits.
Come on, Babs, that clodhopper Howard you're going with is no crackerjack prize.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement in something called a rumpus room, and we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my room.
Now, how do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Shining at the end of every day.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here he comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me the root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter. Wow.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice activated stuff. Watch it. Roll it.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Temperature increase to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose him, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Ooh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day.
Oh no, you're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
It's true. For a while, we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser disc, high-def TV. Everything is automated today, including, that.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. Anyway, you guys don't know how good you've got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975?
Temperature increase to 975. Make mode overload. Command barrel.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What,
Make mode complete. Enjoy your meal.
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Man, what a game! I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think of next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, Who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday everything's gonna be so automated you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away.
Man has a dream and has to start. He follows his dream with like the heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me.
Dark skies are a warning. Time to take cover. Hello everybody, Princess and the Bear here.
Today we're at Magic Kingdom.
Ooh, lolly, what a day. We are back at Magic Kingdom, finally. This is our first visit since we reopened. And then,
can y'all take a picture for us when y'all get a chance?
Yeah,
take a picture
yeah,
for
give
us?
me a second.
Or just go take the picture, we can do it over.